Talktainment Radio, worldwide sound. Talktainmentradio.com. We give you a reason to come. The world's greatest radio. We give you a reason to stay. Radio, the way it should be heard. You got the power.
The views and opinions expressed are those of the host and guest and not necessarily those of TalkTainmentRadio.com, the management, the staff, or K&E World Network, LLC.
Look up in the sky! It's a superhero of travel. It's Ricky Tyers from It's Your Time to Travel, ready to take you around the world by air, land, or sea, even by flying saucers. And we're live on TalkTainmentRadio.com, radio the way it should be heard.
And you're listening to It's Your Time to Travel on TalkTainmentRadio.com, radio the way it should be heard. I'm Ricky Tyers from Tyers Tours and Travel, and you can join the conversation at 877-932-9766 or subscribe to our Talktainment Radio YouTube channel, and podcast is available. So today we have a special guest calling in. Today we have Robin HAWKEY. She's the owner and CEO of Virtual Honeymoons. And Robin will discuss her interactive destination matching tool that will help you decide where to go for your honeymoon or your destination wedding, or if you just want to take a vacation. Robin has a unique website. Well, I say Robin, but I also have the same website, and it's an interactive tool that you can use to determine where you want to take a honeymoon, to determine your destination wedding, or if you just want to take a vacation. This interactive website will ask you a few questions, and it will determine the best place for you to take a vacation. But a couple months ago, we talked about virtual reality in the travel industry. And travel customers usually require lots of information before they book. This may be, for instance, it requires them to read descriptions, view images, look at videos, read customer reviews, or seek opinions on social media. Through intelligent use of virtual reality, this process can be shortened tremendously. For example, you can learn the latest information about the destination that you would like to travel to, and it will kind of put you right there in the center of everything going on without ever traveling there. Customers are looking to purchase experiences rather than products, and virtual reality offers an effective way for customers to get a taste of what they can expect. Tyers Tours and Travel, we now have a website. It's called tyerstours.virtual, honeymoon.com, and tyerstours.virtual, destinationwedding.com. And the guest that will call in is going to discuss how these interactive websites work best. And it'll give you a way to, instead of looking at a lot of books, looking up a lot of details, it would actually give you your best choice for a honeymoon or a destination wedding, or if you just want to take a vacation. It gives you all those options. And what she's done is she's really broken it down to two different websites. For honeymoon, that's one website, and for destination wedding is another website. And she'll be able to explain more about that when she calls in. But the use of virtual reality technology within the travel industry is still in relative infancy. But we're experimenting with VR headsets and finding good use for them. So, Robin, do I have you on the line?
Hello.
Hi, Robin. How you doing?
Hi, Ricky. I'm good. How are you?
All right. I was just telling our guests about virtual reality and your destination wedding website and your honeymoon website. So if you can just go into a little bit more detail.
Yeah. So I'll first start off by just kind of explaining. I don't know if did you go into detail about what the website is? So let me just kind of explain the backstory on that.
Okay.
So it started with Virtual Honeymoon, was our first launch. And what that is it's a destination matching tool where couples that don't know where they want to go, say for their honeymoon or their anniversary or whatever their trip is that they're going on, they can go on our website and answer, I think there's about 15 questions, and it will literally match them to their top 2 destinations based on their answers. And the reason that we did that, put that together, is because it's really confusing for couples that don't know where they want to go. You know, let's say it's their honeymoon. All they know is, well, they want to go someplace warm and tropical or somewhere in the Caribbean. I mean, it's a big world out there.
Yes, it is.
It's a lot of work, you know, for a travel agent, destination wedding specialist, to kind of go through what happens if they want to island hop. You know, you want to go to 10 islands and you're going all over the place. When really, all we have to do is ask them these really important questions and literally can, you know, just narrow it down. And the thing about the virtual reality is we've tied that into their destination that they match to. So let's say, for instance, they match to Jamaica. Mm-hmm. Then we've got a virtual reality that we can show them on a wedding if they want to get married in Jamaica. We have a virtual wedding that we went out to couples resorts last year and, literally taped that. We've got the area that they can look at the ocean. It's literally like dropping them into that destination and allowing them to look around and kind of pre-experience it, so to speak. So that's the whole concept behind Virtual Honeymoon. It's basically it's a great tool for couples to use. It's also great for other travel agents to use. So, we work with travel agents and allow them to use our software with their business.
Yeah, so you have the honeymoon, the honeymoon website, and you also have the destination wedding website, correct?
Right. So Virtual Honeymoon is more about the travel side of it. So,
okay.
Where do you want to go for your honeymoon, your anniversary, your, romantic getaway? And then if they are having a wedding, if they want to have a destination wedding, then, they answer the wedding question. So, they'll click on the getaway for our wedding. So then it opens up a whole series, same idea. It's still matching them to their destination, but it's going a step further and actually helping plan the wedding. So, let's say again that they match to, say, Tahiti for their wedding. It'll not only match them to the destination, it'll actually help pick like the correct resort. Do they want to get married on a beach? Do they want to rent a private island? How many are coming to their wedding? What's their budget? All the things that we need in planning the wedding for them.
So, as you said, virtual reality can allow you to go beyond the basic images allowing users to actually experience the product without ever leaving home.
Exactly. That's the thing that's so powerful is after they match their destination, let's say they want to see what it's like in Tahiti. We can send them to Tahiti. If you are meeting with them, if you have your clients close to you and you can meet with them, then you can, put on the headset and they can literally go to Tahiti. They'll hear the waves splashing. They look at the beach, they turn around, there's their overwater bungalow, there's the sunset. Like everywhere they look, it's like they're standing on the beach. It's the next best thing to be in there.
And if I remember correctly, you had a travel agent that actually used the VR headsets at a wedding show, at a bridal show, and it went very well. Right.
We've got quite a few agents that are using them at bridal shows, so it's great. I mean, you've got all these couples that are engaged couples that are coming in, and they don't know where they want to go. Like, how fun it is for them just to take the quick quiz and go, oh, I matched at Tahiti, and
yep.
You can virtually put them in Tahiti, and it's working extremely well, and it's cutting all the confusion out. It's working smarter on both ends.
Yeah, just to let you know that I have ordered the free headset probably 2 months ago, and I have not received them yet. So I'll probably just go out and just purchase a pair.
Yeah, who did you order through? Do you remember?
Yeah, I ordered them through what's the guy's name? Steve.
Furlow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would just go out and purchase a set.
Okay.
They're very reasonable now. And if you want the best, the top of the top, I recommend getting an Oculus Go.
Oh, okay.
The prices come way down on them. I think for like $100 now. It's super, super powerful. I mean, it's crystal clear. It's like the top that you can get. They're owned by Facebook. They're put together very, very well.
And so we can download the images that we want to put in there.
Right. So we've got an app, and it's got between the destinations and different experiences, probably 80-some different experiences in there. We have zip lining. Mm-hmm. If you want to go on a zip lining tour, if you want to see Machu Picchu, like all the different, there's all kinds of activities, and then different destinations as well. Okay.
Sounds great. So that people understand the use of virtual reality technology within the travel industry is still in an early stage. But we're moving forward with VR headsets and finding good use for them. And as you stated, it really puts them in the center of everything that they want to do without ever leaving their home.
Right.
So virtual reality is the future in travel. On a lot of cruise ships, they use 360 degrees to look at a cabin, and that's really the future of travel. And in your websites, you're able to enhance that product, correct?
Right, exactly. We've got, we work with cruise lines, we work with resorts, we work with the tourism bureaus in different destinations. So we're starting to, gather more and more destinations, and we're going to be, like I said, we did a wedding at couples resorts last August. Mm-hmm. And we're going to be working with more resorts like all over the world and doing a destination wedding so that couples can see it. I mean, they do have the option to fly out there and do a site inspection, but that's not really realistic for everybody.
That's right.
Not everybody can take off work and fly to Jamaica and look at the resort, So this is the next best thing. Yeah, so with virtual
reality, it gives them the chance to experience the destination without ever leaving home.
Exactly. Yeah, it's pretty powerful.
And with your destination wedding website and the honeymoon website, it gives them about 16 questions that's fun to answer, and it will let them know the best destination for them. Robin, are you still there?
I'm sorry. I think one of us cut out there for a second. Can you repeat that question?
Oh, well, the question was your two different websites, the Honeymoon website and the destination website. It gives the person a chance to experience the destination without ever leaving home.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They can just sit on the comfort of their couch and go, ooh, I wonder what it's like in Tahiti. Let's compare that to, Jamaica or Hawaii, and then they can see, like, what place do they really want to go to? It really is like literally dropping them into the destination.
Yeah, and I stand corrected. It's 17 fun questions that they ask.
17. Okay.
Yeah. It's 17, and it'll pick your top 2 destinations or explore the whole destination library to view the exotic possibilities.
Right. And we've got, we'll keep adding as we tend to specialize in romance destinations, but we tend to, add the most popular as well. So, we've just put in recently, I believe we have Italy in there and the Greek Isles, and Peru just came in. So we're, constantly adding new destinations as we see that they're getting, really popular.
So if any of the listeners is interested in going to any of these any of the websites that we're talking about, my website is tyustours.virtualhoneymoon.com or tyustours.destinationwedding.com.
Right.
Yep. So
and they could literally just go to your tyustours.virtualhoneymoon.com, and they can click on, if it happens to be their wedding, if they click on their wedding, it'll take them to your wedding site.
Okay.
So either way, they should be good.
Okay. So in the last few minutes, is there anything that you want to talk about to wrap it up, Robin?
No, I'm just trying to think here. I think we covered pretty much everything. I mean, it's you can go to say, one of those online sites, and you can get overwhelmed of not knowing, like, I don't know where I want to go, and then a gazillion resorts come up, and you have no idea what you're doing. So this cuts through all that chaos. It's online. You can go through, get your destination match, and whatever agent you're working with, you fill out, the form. It'll get sent to whatever agent you're working with. So, for instance, they're working with you, Ricky. It'll come to you, and then you, as the professional agent, know what resorts are going to match great too as well. So we pretty much, done it all ahead of time, and then they can pre-experience it as well.
Absolutely. I think it's a great interactive tool. People can sit at home, sit back, relax, and look at a bunch of different destinations. It gives you the best 2 destinations after you answer the questions, and it's just a fantastic tool to use. And it's something that that you created, because this is your baby, and you created it, and it seems to be going real strong in the industry. So how many agents? Yep. So how many agents do you have working for you now?
I think we're pushing a couple hundred.
Wow.
Yeah. So we're getting there. We're really, and these agents are, they're specialized. So they've got extensive training. We don't work with, just anybody. The agents that we work with are certified in romance travel, and have pretty much have been everywhere as well. So kind of have the best of both worlds.
Okay. So you're listening to Robin HAWKEY, owner, CEO of Virtual Honeymoons, and she's discussing virtual honeymoons and virtual destination weddings, and she's kind of described what her website, I shouldn't say her, because my website also does. It gives you a chance to answer some questions, about 17 questions, and it will take you to your top 2 choices, and you can kind of view what the area is like without ever traveling there. So again, we're talking with Robin HAWKEY, and Robin, thank you for calling in.
Yeah.
And we'll get you back on again once business starts picking up and this coronavirus thing has died down a little.
Yeah, in the meantime, I hate to say it, but in the meantime, if those of you that are so fearful for traveling with the coronavirus, which I think is a whole media hype, I know it's real, but they've hyped it up more than they need to. You can virtually travel there until you're ready to actually physically go there.
Hey, you're absolutely right. That's that's a fantastic point. And in the second half of the show, I'm going to get into more of the coronavirus. Is it real? Is it fake? Or what you need to do? So I'm going to get into more of that in the second half of the show. Okay. But first half,
great.
Yeah, but the first half of the show, I just want to talk about the virtual honeymoons and how fantastic your websites are. So
great.
Here at Tyus Tours and Travel, we're starting to build that business up, and looking forward to doing a lot of business with you.
Us as well. I think we're so happy to work with you. So thank you, Ricky, for having me on, and I look forward to talking to you again soon.
All right. Thank you, Robin.
All right. Take care.
Bye. All right. We just had Robin HAWKEY, owner, CEO of Virtual Honeymoons, and she's created a website that you can visit. You answer about 17 questions, and it'll give you your top 2 destinations of where you want to go. The website is tyustours.honeymoon.com. And if you go on there, you can play around. You can it asks you some questions that you can have a lot of fun with, and it will take you to the top 2 destinations that's available. And like we also talked about virtual reality and how we're starting to use that more in the travel industry. Earlier in the show, we showed a couple of videos that was shot in virtual reality. When you see the picture and there's, it looks like goggles, that's being shot in 360 degrees. That's being shot in virtual reality. And one of the things that Robin has done is she actually recorded a wedding in Jamaica in virtual reality. And then also the Jamaican Tourist Board has recorded a video called One Love, 360 degrees. That is shot in virtual reality. And this, what you see on the screen right now, is the Marriott are taking wedding couples and having them put on the headsets, and by looking at it in virtual reality, it's making them feel like they're right there in the area. And as you can see, you're actually looking through a set of glasses, and the virtual reality is really, really fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And we're starting to explore that more in the travel industry, and we're starting to use that a lot more. So instead of gathering up a lot of information, trying to determine where you want to go, reading descriptions, viewing images, looking at videos, reading customer reviews, we can actually put you in that destination of your choice after answering 17 questions. We can put you in that destination and make you feel like you're right there. So, and Robin brought up a very good point. With the coronavirus going on, you can go to your destination without ever leaving home. So again, the website is tyustours.honeymoon.com. And again, that's tyustours.honeymoon.com. And it's 17 questions that they ask you. It'll give you the top 2 destinations of where you may want to travel to. And it's done in 2 steps. You can find your top 2 destinations, or you can explore the whole destination library to view the exotic possibilities. So finally, virtual reality is offering hotels, travel agents, and other businesses within the tourism industry the opportunity to provide prospective customers with a virtual travel experience. This means that users will be able to sample some of the main attractions that are likely to draw them to a location in the first place. And right now, you're looking at another item that was shot in virtual reality. And the amazing thing about it now is that they have these drones that a lot of these cameramen use to go up and shoot video in virtual reality. And I know maybe not this show, but the last show we showed Royal Caribbean's Perfect Day at Coco Cay. That was shot in virtual reality. So there's a lot of things that we have in our tools now that can give you more definitions of what you want to do and where you want to go. For example, if you go to my regular website, which is tirestours.com, I have 900 pages. I have 900 pages on my website. And you can easily get confused by looking at all the different items I have on my website. But if you go to this tirestours.honeymoon.com website, it will simply ask you a few questions, 17 questions. They're fun questions. And it will give you your top two destinations to go to. And just to let you know that we are getting into the virtual reality business on my websites, on the websites that Robin provides, and she has travel agents that have done bridal shows, and instead of giving out booklets of travel destinations, that they are receiving headsets to hand out, and the clients can go back home and use the headsets to determine where they want to go. So there's a lot of things going on in virtual reality. I just wanted to bring Robin on to give a better explanation of all the things that's available in virtual reality. And she shot a wedding, and the wedding was shot in virtual reality, and it really came out. It really came out good. So again, that website is tirestours.honeymoon.com. And on the screen there, again, it was showing how the Marriott was using virtual reality for couples that had just recently gotten married. So instead of going on a far cruise or taking a vacation, the Marriott used virtual reality to show what the areas that they may want to travel to looks like. So that's virtual reality and how we're using it in the travel industry now. And again, that website is tirestours.virtualhoneymoon.com. And just to let you know that you're listening to It's Your Time to Travel on TalkTainmentRadio.com, radio the way it should be heard. And in the second half of the show, we're going to talk about the coronavirus. And we're going to talk about how to prevent the fear of the coronavirus from spreading. The fear, not coronavirus, but the fear of it from spreading. So Look, Up in the Sky is Ricky Tyers from It's Your Time to Travel on TalkTainmentRadio.com.